Hey y'all, my name is James. This is my channel, Big Awards, and tonight we're going to be streaming the Beatles Adventures in Pepperland, which is a ROM hack of Mario 2. Thanks to my Patreon for actually voting on this. I asked them, now that I have access to a bunch of hacks, what to play, and this is what they chose. And thank you to Ari Carr, who sent me an EverDrive, which allows me to play these weird ass ROM hacks that people made. Quick shout out to everyone who's here: Dorlax and Ronan de Beatrice, Jeff Linquist, Ari Carr, who I just mentioned, Scott Bogfoot, the Helgard, Greg Curlett, the Mabad, what's up? Bronco Breaks, the Child of Cascadia, Destroyer the Electronic Overlord, Elucidus, thank you for moderating, my friend. Matt Sweeney, the Scrolling, Stephen Smith, Boogie the Cat, Train 182, hopefully named after the band Train, Misery Loves Company, Famicom Fanatic. Anyone else I haven't said hi to? Pulaska G, Bruce Robert, Sortak, Dabs. That's all the reading I'm going to do. Thank you guys for being here. Let's get to it. So this came up recently. This is what the EverDrive looks like, by the way, if you've never seen it. This is kind of new for me. So I usually just play the cartridge, but now that I have this, and I'll explain a little bit about hacks in case you're not really familiar, as I've kind of become more familiar. Basically, the way it works is people are developing a new game based on the architecture of an old game. In this case, it's Mario 2, as you can tell by kind of the way that the screen here is set up, just like the beginning of Mario 2, the US version. But with all new, in this case, new sprites and backgrounds and all this stuff, but like it'll play just like Mario 2. New levels, all this stuff. The way that this works is you'll take the ROM file of Mario 2, and then there should be a link in the description to find the actual modifying file, which will turn it into Adventures in Pepperland. And then there's a program that will join the two. There should be a tutorial on romhacking.net, which is where this ROM hack is hosted. Check it out. There's like a whole world of pretty interesting stuff out there. Not all of it is perfect. Some of it is kind of garbage. Some of it is really cool. And yeah, we'll see how this fares. Yeah. The music is all Beatles music, so we'll see how well that works on, considering the way that YouTube works. So I'm guessing Mario, Luigi, Toad, Ringo's Toad, John is Princess. Let's start with Ringo since it's the first level. That's usually where I feel like... Oh, that's pretty fun. Whee! Whee! Little Eleanor Rigby. It's been forever since I've seen the movie Yellow Submarine, which is what this is based on. I feel like it's going to be like a note for note version of the movie Yellow Submarine. I saw someone talking about not being a big Beatles fan. I am a huge Beatles fan. Have been since I was a kid. And so this is very cool. for a variety of reasons, but one of them being that, like, yes, I am a massive fan. I can tell you pretty much anything you've ever wanted to know about the Beatles to an absurd degree, to a similar degree that I could talk about the NES, I would say. There's probably people out there who know way more, but I'd say most people do not. Not to toot my own horn, more to explain away my obsessiveness. All right, so the big place full of cops and dogs. Just like the real world. Shit. A hedgehog? Why not? Let me move my computer over. That's where I got the chat going. Oops. I kind of played around with this yesterday, and I was just trying to figure out. Oops. Just trying to figure out how it worked before I really get into it. Stick with Ringo for this level. Do I have to start at the very beginning? No, right here. Anyway, if I remember the movie correctly, it does kind of start with this. You kind of start in regular England. Oh shit. I don't know how important that is. Why don't we just keep moving here? One of your favorite albums is Sgt. Pepper's? Yeah, it's a good one. It's maybe not my favorite album, but I think it's a pretty well balanced album, I would say. There's like some albums have like songs I really like. Oh, you do have to go up there. Okay. It's the only way you can get up there. A little slippery. Let's switch to Paul, because I think this will be the Luigi, who I would usually play as. Yeah. And Mario 2. When do you get to do LSD? Well, they're already dressed as LSD era Beatles, so I'm assuming we're already doing it. It's already in the brains. My good buddy Andy, who is that is surprisingly awkward to get onto that ledge. I can't explain why that's so difficult, but it's actually quite difficult. My buddy Andy, who's come on to stream many times before, is not a Beatles fan, and then for some reason recently he like discovered the band. I cannot tell you how difficult that is. I'm resetting. Hold on. I'm not going out like that. Yeah, sure. Anyway, he started listening to the Beatles, and so in a way that only Andy can, he had a whole list of songs. So we went through pretty much album by album and talked about what songs he liked, which is pretty funny. But because I'm such a big dork, then he was talking about which songs he liked, and I was like, oh, well, that song, did you know that so-and-so wrote? All the details. And one of the songs he said he liked was She Said, She Said, which is on Revolver. And I know what it's like to be dead. And that line, I know what it's like to be dead, is what they were like at a party and John was tripping on acid, and that's what Henry Fonda said to him. He came up and whispered that in his ear when he knew he was high as hell. I always thought that was really funny. All right, let's try this again. I was thinking about this album earlier because there is a soundtrack for Yellow Submarine, but it's pretty short. Oh boy, I don't know if I'm gonna survive this. Yeah, it's gonna go straight down. That's not very cool. Let's try it again. Yeah, the album Yellow Submarine, that is the soundtrack for the movie, is only like a few tracks. It's got the song Yellow Submarine, which was originally on Revolver, and then it's got All You Need Is Love, which was a single. Did it read out loud? I didn't hear that. Now do Paperback Writer. I wish that's what song was playing right now. So yeah, it has those two songs, a bunch of like instrumentals that the producer George Martin wrote, and then 4 like songs that are only made for. That is, I don't know how you do that. Maybe you can run and throw it. And those 4 songs are actually really good. And the way that, like, you know, I don't think if you weren't like a big Beatles fan, you might not be like, well, these are cool songs. But like when you are a big Beatles fan, they feel like super deep cuts. There. Oh, okay. There we go. Let's see. Jeez. All right, now there's nowhere to go. Why is this so hard? This is so ridiculous. Time to throw and walk back. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. Problem was I wasn't running. Nope. Okay. Okay. Guess I gotta give it a shot. Alright. Oof. Alright. We did it, guys. Didn't this feel like somewhere where you would find a potion? Or in Doki Doki Panic oh. So you didn't have to do all that? It was just for an extra life. That sucks. Alright. I have a feeling it'll get... I don't know why it's not reading it out loud. Maybe it'll yell at me later. Greg Curlett says, I'm the video game walrus. Nice. Thank you, dude. And thank you, Matt. Whee! I'm hoping we get out of this super gray level soon. There it is.
$2. I'm the video game walrus Cuckoo.
There you go. Oops. I like the little key. No comically oversized keys for this guy. Oh, now we're in the Yellow Submarine. Look at that. I don't know what that was. Okay, definitely not that way. Why not? Okay, so those are walls. Sorry, I couldn't tell that. I don't know what that is. Oh. Damn it. I don't know what just happened there. Let's try John again. We didn't really get to do anything. I think the Beatles are lining in a bottle. Can I try this again? Okay. Oh, cool. You know, I was reading like in Outliers, which I've talked about a lot, which is a book about trying to understand why people are successful. He talks about like the 10,000 hours thing, where it's like if you, it's a little, what's the word? Hard to see what's bad or good. Like I couldn't actually tell I was going to fall off there. I thought I would run into a wall. Anyway, talks about this, the 10,000 hours theory, and that basically if you practice for 10,000 hours, you can master whatever it is. And so he talks about the Beatles when they were young, because, oh my God, this is so slippery. It's so much slippier than Mario 2, and it's because of the way the walls are defined. If that makes sense. Like you could just fall off a lot easier. Anyway, before the Beatles got famous, they spent a long time in Hamburg as like the house band at this club, the Cavern, and there we go. And they played every night for an absurd amount of time. It was like 3 hours, 4 hours, something, like every single night. And so his theory is that that's part of why they were so successful, is because they'd already spent that time. 9, okay. I'm gonna stick with John. They'd already spent that time kind of becoming a successful band. Yes, hi to everyone. Wait, no, we're not using it like that. Just started me at the beginning. All right, let's try this again. Anyway, I don't know if that's necessarily true, because I don't think of any of them as being like virtuoso musicians per se, but maybe it did make them just more like successful as like a unit. I don't know. But that is an absurd amount of time to be playing. If you think about every week you're playing, I think it might even been longer than that, like 50 hours a week or something, some stupid amount. And they were like mad young, 15, 16, just hanging out playing music all day. Anyway, lots of Beatles trivia. Get ready. Your boy has plenty of Beatles thoughts. Alright, I'm gonna skip all this shit. Speed this up. Hey, we're the Beatles! Just to say we're beetling around. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I would say, though, as a big fan, that I think they're kind of an acquired taste. Hey! Who's getting it? Thank you, Child of Cascadia. I think they're kind of an acquired taste. I don't... Like, I haven't really played a lot of it for my kids or anything, but, like, I bet they would like some of these songs. They're very kid-friendly. I liked them when I was a kid. Cyrenova, that's what's up. Thank you, Child of Cascadia. But, like, I don't know if it's something I would, like, put on at a party or something. Like, oh, you don't get coins. Boo! I want a bonus level. Still don't know what that is. Oh, it's the... I see. It's that thing you get after the Birdo fight. I see. And even though we just did that, you can go back here because now we're in a new level. Got it. I don't know why I always played as Luigi. I think I never owned Mario 2 as a kid, but my buddy Will did. We lived on the same street, and he would always play as Luigi, and I remember finding him impossible to control. But it was like the only character that he ever played as, so I would end up playing as him. And I just got used to his wild legging crazy jump. And once you do, then he is like the best character. Even better than everybody's favorite princess. Yes, Luigi is awesome. A true Luigi truther over here. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Yellow Submarine is maybe a song I don't ever need to listen to again, but it's not a bad song by any means. Sweet. What the fuck? What happened there? That was so weird. Joe has just slept on people. Yeah, Mario 2 as a kid. I mean, it's an amazing game. I think there's like kind of a revisionist approach to it because we all learned its like true origin, but like I think if you asked kids 30 years ago what they thought the best game was, I would guarantee Mario 2 would be mentioned almost every time. More than the original Super Mario Brothers, which I think in modern discussion gets more love because of how influential it was. But I think this is like probably a more popular game, but that could just be my own random bias. But if that's the case, people probably thought that, I don't know, Back to the Future was a better game. That was a pretty popular title. So something I'll say, he's supposed to be Toad. His jump is actually pretty good. It feels very similar to the Mario jump. Oh, okay. I don't have to wait. Like, it feels like they gave Toad here a little more power. Didn't I already do all this? Did I just go back to where I started? This feels awfully familiar. Oh, hello. This guy's here now. Oh, whoa. What the fuck was that? I don't think I thought you could go down there. What? It's like a secret exit? Alright, I was not expecting that. I do love these sprites, by the way. I love the way these look. Like, they are very clearly defined, which I could tell you without seeing the name which Beetle is who. So can I jump on that? Okay. Like, that's what I mean. That could have just as easily been the background as far as I know. Okay, down. Duh. This looks very cool. And I will say, while I was having trouble with that weird bonus area, the rest of this has been pretty easy so far. Which is exactly what I said the last time I played a game, and then it got really fucking difficult. Can't tell what everything is either. Like, what are... That's awesome. Look at this little guy. Like, I can't tell what each item is. Other than I think I have like 100 lives. Whee! Where did this guy come from? Who let this cactus in here? Like, which one of these is the shy guy? That's what I want to know. Look at this guy. So cool. Oops. Got a little greedy. That's right. John is a princess. This is the kid color palette. I can see it, yeah. Of course, this is too many of like, too many similar colors. If it was kid, there'd just be a random orange in here for no reason. Which I guess is a complementary color of purple, but like, they had such weird combos. Damn it, did the same thing. My beloved kid. If I stop doing this channel tomorrow, like I got in a car accident or something, I want that to be what people remember me by. It's how much I love the developer's kid. Nothing else. Just that I really liked Kid. That sounds super creepy. That I really liked the development company that made video games called Kid. Don't mess my words. Cool. This is the Hey Bulldog music. I don't think I had to fight that guy. Peace out. Bum 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 ba da ba da. Boom boom. It's done. Stand in the rain. Move on. This song is a jammer, at least for me. To me, it's pretty good. I don't know what the point of that was. All those bombs. Usually if you find bombs in these games, it means there's something to blow up, but I didn't really see anything. That guy. Oh boy. Oh god. Well, we're gonna have to try and jump over him. Let's see. Okay, you can't hurt him. That's definitely Birdo. Ah! Defeated by that tiny little... Oh, I didn't want to play as Luigi anymore. He kind of sucks. Do I ever frequent Chrono Records? It's funny, my my stepmom was very sweet and decided that she wanted to get me, I guess, shirts for my birthday. And so that's where she went. She went to... Oh, I see. She went to Chrono Records and bought me a bunch of shirts. So now I have a Chrono Records shirt, which I haven't had one in a long time. I actually worked for Chrono. They owned the coffee shop that I worked at in Little 5 Points called Aurora. So we were like next door to each other and shared the same, well, everything. Oh, you can hang out here as long as you want. And the one that plays Nowhere Man. Anyway, so she bought me that. There's like a Chrono Records shirt that is in the same style as Tribe Called Quest Low in Theory. And then there's like something for the Halloween Fest. There's some other random stuff. There's like an Arland shirt. it was very sweet. A lot of it is maybe not my style, which is, you know, it's very hard to buy clothes for a 43-year-old man, but I appreciate the effort nonetheless. Trying to blow this guy up, see if it'll give me a heart. Nope. Oh well. There it is. So fucking slippery. Next to Junkman Star? Yeah. It's not there anymore. It's now over on Euclid, but Aurora is still there. But Stratosphere, the skate shop, is where Criminal was. I live very close to there, so I pass by it every single day. But yeah, I actually have not been inside in a long time. I don't really collect music anymore. When I worked in Little 5 Points, I spent a lot of time at mostly wax effects, but I would buy a ton of stuff from Criminal because we had like I think we could get everything at cost because Criminal owned Aurora. So I would, at the time, even though I wasn't making a lot of money, I would spend all my tips and stuff on records. Hey, Dane. Super Tux 2, I'm not familiar with it. Alright, here's the Nowhere Man music. Whoa, shit. I was not expecting that to be a bomb. That's pretty cool. I think they're like cats? What are those? That's awesome. So I was wrong. So I was trying in Mario 2. It's when you kill enemies and you kill enough of them, then you get a heart. But it looks like in this game it just pops up randomly. So there's no point to try and. Oh, you can go this way too. Let's see what's over here. Oh god. What's over here is me definitely falling in this pit. Oh, okay. Sweet. Like how you can go in the door with your head sticking out of it. The fuck? That was good. Ringo. Just keep it rolling. Okay, very cool. I have never heard of this game. God, so slippery. And I mean, it's got to be the same as Mario 2, and I've got like a little Vaseline on the lenses here, but it just feels like so difficult to control. Look at this guy. Hey, come back. I don't think I can get by without him. I don't know if he's coming back. Alright. Fuck! Boo! Yeah, that cat just exploded. They just trade a bunch of Xbox 360 games. I think about it every once in a while, like, should I try and get other games for anything? The answer is no. The answer is no. I've been very slowly trying to play Horizon Zero Dawn for a couple months now. I play like a little bit every once in a while, which is very difficult for me to do. Just because most of my time is spent editing videos for this channel. And yeah, I'd like barely getting anything done with it. And when I do play it, then it's like too. It takes up too much time. I'll end up playing it for like 3 hours and not getting anything done. I'm sure that doesn't sound like a lot of time to people who have free time. They're like, what do you 3 hours? Spent like 12 hours on Skyrim last night or whatever, but 3 hours for me is it's tough. Down. Down. What the fuck? What the hell is happening here? Okay, just go back. Oh, I see. It's not saying to go down there, it's saying to go down here. Get an extra man for some reason. Okay. Whoa, shit, look at this. Alright, you want some Beatles trivia? Let's see. Alright, we'll start with an easy one. Who is the original drummer for the Beatles? First one to answer it gets absolutely nothing. That's correct. Apu was the fifth Beatle. Sure you were, Apu. That is my favorite Simpsons episode. So you're Beatled out? Yeah, I don't blame you. If you're not a Beatles enthusiast, you will probably find this game to be pretty intense. Beat Best, that's right. Chillerino. M about Beatles out. Like that it could... it was competent enough to do that. Pete Best was not the bassist. Sorry, player. Paul McCartney was the bassist. Right, let's try this again. What the hell? It like just disappears? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Why am I trying to make sense of this? Look. Look at him go. Look at his little outfit ruffling in the wind. What the hell was the point of that? What the hell was the point of that? Just to go back up? I don't know what that was. I think there must have been something I missed there, because none of this stuff does anything. Heat worse. Yeah, that's pretty good. No. Maybe I have to blow it up. Or it has to blow me up. Never bought anything on eBay. Look at you. Most of these games over here are from eBay. I was a very successful eBay addict back in the day when I worked an office job and had very little to do. I spent a lot of time very carefully watching auctions on eBay. Like, I feel like for some reason this needs to blow up. No. What the fuck is this? I'm not a fan of this section. It's also one of my least favorite Beatles songs. What about that block? Can't really command it to go anywhere, though. I'm very confused. It's got to be down here. If anyone has played this before. And knows what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Like, there's obviously something here. Whoa, look at that. You can see the... Can you see that? You can see the, like, pixel outline. Oh, you just keep going down. Okay. Cool. Never even knew this existed. Yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest. I think I had heard about it, and there's such a like glut of hacks out there, and it's like I only know about this because it's been mentioned many times as like a decent hack. Okay, so I must have missed something. Fuck. No. That's what? Why did I do that? What is this weird ass puzzle? I don't get it. Oops. Is it just you have to like try it in every spot? What happens if I keep going down? You die. What the fuck is this? Does anybody have any idea what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here? It's gotta be in this section. Why else would it be so complicated? Let's go. Is there a better spot to drop this that I'm missing? This all looks exactly the same. So it's not there. Not there. He's saying the star is Lucy. That's pretty funny. Let's see if I can drop. Straight down. Alright, so we know it's not there. We know it's not straight down. It's not there either. What the fuck is this? I don't get it. It's like, when Homer's doing the Q&A for Itchy Scratchy. How do you get past the... How do you... I can't remember what the nerd asked about the wizard's key. Damn it. Wish I could. Use the blue key through the door and go to the pipe below the arrow. What the hell is the blue key? Wait, what? Use the blue key through the door and go to the pipe below the arrow. What? What blue key are you talking about? Is it in one of these and I just missed it? I didn't see any blue key. Other than this one doesn't have an arrow. Maybe this is where you put it? Can you go through the door with it? That'd be pretty funny. Let's see. Yes, you can. Look at that. Hey, that is fucking complicated. Wow. Thank you. Even though that wasn't really what you were saying. I mean, I'm sure that was what you were saying, but that's not what I thought you were saying. Look at this. Paul isn't wearing shoes. Oh, hello. Guess we're going up there. All right. Speaking of Lucy. This does look pretty rad. I mean, I gotta say, like, it's not really that fun to play. It's more of a let's see what's next kind of game. And just kind of marveling at the weirdness of it. Huh, how do you get over that? How the hell do you get over that? Yeah, it's an intense pink. I was thinking I might do. It's a little too late for this joke to really work, but a summer of Hummer, where I just now that I have this beautiful EverDrive, thanks to the amazing Ari Carr, that I could finally play all the Hummer Team games, which is like, as a collector, kind of something I actually really want, is all the Hummer games. If you don't know Hummer Team, they were a Taiwanese developer, and they made all these like mid to late 90s and early 2000s NES games that you've probably seen, maybe. Like, there's a Street Fighter 2 game, there's like a Tekken game, there's a Super Mario World. They're just like weird bootlegs that are actually surprisingly good. I must be something a different way I gotta go here. No, here's a submarine. Okay. This is Blue Meanie. Hell yeah. Huh. I have no idea. What am I missing here? Do the fish jump? That'd be really hard. Ah! That was a mistake. But anyway, I think next week I'm going to be streaming Final Fight 3, which is a crazy, yes, that was the way, thank you, is a crazy game. It's Final Fight 3, but on the NES, and it's 2-player co-op, which I would never have thought was possible. It looks nuts. But then I was thinking, I was like, man, I really want to play Super Mario World especially. So get ready. There's probably going to be a lot of those games coming up. Hopefully people actually enjoy this. You know, I play a lot of NES while streaming. I try to play other systems too, but I do often stream NES games, as this is an NES channel. But you know, some of these are the ROM hacks especially and homebrews could be very niche and very hit or miss. Some of them are really not good. So if I don't want people to get burned out and be like, why does he keep playing all this weirdness, but the weirdness to me is like what's attractive. The weirdness is like really exciting after years of playing kind of the same games. To play something like this, even if it's really not that like fun, is very enjoyable. Just to switch it up. So I'm not sure. Oh, that's what it is. You bitch. Now what? All right, cool. I would love a bonus game here. Yeah, that Final Fight 3 is crazy, dude. It's crazy. The fact that you can play 2 players simultaneously is, you'll see, it's nuts. It's not just that you can play 2-player co-op too. I just looked at it. There should be music playing here. Just the bass parts. Oh, there is. That's pretty neat. Not only is it 2-player co-op, you can play without a second player co-op. You can play with a computer-controlled character, which is... I've never seen that. I can't think of another instance of that on the NES. Like, you can't play Contra or something with like a computer second player. That blows my mind. How is that possible? That's so cool. I guess actually I can think of a game. X-Men works like that. It doesn't work because it sucks, but you can play with a computer-controlled sidekick. Man, that's actually pretty cool. Props to X-Men. Thank you, Matt Sweeney, for donating a membership to Saint. Congratulations! You get some green text for your name. I've always been someone who said, like, the princess is overrated, but honestly, in this game where, like, the platforms kind of lead you to fall off quite a bit, it's actually pretty useful, like, to have the floating ability. More so than it is, I feel like, in Mario 2, where it's more like, damn, that's gonna be tough. Shit. Fuck! What the hell am I supposed to do there? Get rid of it, you dick! I tried to put it down, it wouldn't let me let go. Okay. Shit. This is very hard to time. Fuck! Fuck! Oof! That was a close one. Where's the key? What? Oh shit. Huh? I didn't see it.
Matt Sweeney donated $2. Check your P.O. box. Happy birthday.
Huh? Oh, thank you, Matt. It'll probably yell it in a second, but thank you. I see. It's over here. I saw your email and stuff. Sorry, I haven't got back to you. I will get back to you and several people who have emailed me recently at some point here. Apologize for the delay, but yes, I have not been to check my PO box. I will check that soonish. As I always kind of complain about, it's sort of a crapshoot whether it'll actually be open or not. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, it's always a crapshoot whether the PO box or the post office will actually be open when I go to check my PO box. So I often put it off for a long time. Shit. That is so difficult. So difficult. Just drop it. Can't be that hard. It's actually quite difficult. If you drop it, it won't explode. I don't know if you've noticed that. It won't explode up. It only will hit whatever is the bottom. So you actually have to aim it. That's why it's difficult. Like here, you could drop it. That's easy. But you go in the hole, fool. But in the other sections, you cannot do that. I will show you. Hoof. Fuck. Fuck. The key's gone. You son of a bitch. All right, hold on. So you got to do this first. Oh boy, I'm not gonna get there in time. This is so unnecessarily hard. You take one of those heads, put it under the wall. Wow, that is fucking smart. Thank you. Yes, you can. Thank you for making that so much easier. Gotcha, DC. Yes, yes, you can. So thank you. That seems so obvious. Well, when I say it out loud, it doesn't. Why didn't I think to grab that severed head and put it down to place a bomb on top to blow up that wall? Uh-oh. Now I'm not going to be able to blow this wall easily. Okay. Come on, princess. Nope. Damn it. All right, hold on. Here we go. Woo! Man, that really slowed it down. The key of all things creates a bunch of slowdown. All right. Awesome. Hell yeah. Now we're in business. Is he a giant eggplant? My Birdo game is strong. Okay. Are there more Birdos to fight? Yes, there are. Whoa, this one's got record legs. Dum 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 dum. I'll take it. It's so weird not to have the bonus game. I could hear the bonus game in my head. Yeah, Hey Bulldog is definitely a jam. I think we're gonna stick with John for a while. I think he's the best equipped for this particular game. Uh-oh. Flying heads time. Oh, I see. Weird. Can't drop it here. Watch this. You can't drop it in that space. There we go. You can kind of run through it. Whew. Whoa. Now that's some yellow. This is like the color. I never see this in any NES game, but this is the color that my NES turns when the game doesn't work. This is the default blow on your cartridge color. No! 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 Hot piss yellow, exactly. God, my nose is itching so much. I don't think pink and yellow is the worst color combo. It just has to be done right. Usually what it's missing is black. If you use a lot of black to help separate it some, then I think they actually go really well together. But yeah, just yellow and pink is not the best combo. I remember some kid in high school had like a catalog of it was like collectibles. I don't know where he got it or what. It was just like a catalog of like stuff you could buy, and it was like, you know, stuff that I could never afford. In 1997 or something, it was like $100 statues and stuff. But one of them, I was like, I don't understand how this is Beatles related, and it was a newspaper taxi, which is a lyric from Lucy in the Sky. But like, even being a huge Beatles fan, I was like, is that a thing? Is that something that like people who like the Beatles are like really into? God, my nose is itching crazy. Sorry, y'all. Like I got the cocaine fever over here. Hello. Blue Noid. Can you catch him? Yeah. Hell yeah. I think the bonus game just helps break up the level. You're like, ah, now I'm starting a new level. Damn. Yeah, Mark David Chapman is the guy who killed John Lennon. One of my impressions so far. I mean, obviously a lot of effort went into this. It's not like the most complicated of the hacks. Some of them are like, I can't believe this is even like that one that Matt sent me, which is like a bunch of Mega Man hacks. It's called Rockman minus Infinity. That shit is crazy. That shit is really crazy. This is more like, I think if it wasn't the Beatles, I would think that this is a pretty boring hack of Mario 2. But because it is the Beatles, I'm like, it's kind of, you know, it's, the music is cool. The fact that they included so many random characters from Yellow Submarine is pretty cool. Ooh, ice. Huh. Is that a door you can go through? I don't know. I'm glad they kept the whale in. No, they're just windows, I see. See ya. Ooh, is there a rocket in there? Shit. Kind of want to find out. Oh well. Oh well. Yep, you can both fall in there. A stack of enemies. You guys should all be blessed that I've never streamed any of the Bible Ventures kind of games. I did stream Spiritual Warfare once. Okay. What the hell is the point of this? Okay. But in my opinion, Spiritual Warfare is the one slightly decent Bible game. Slightly decent. Talking about humpback whales saving seals? No, I've never heard of that. Oh, by the way, last week I was having an issue where the sound wasn't working from the game. And as you should be able to tell now, the sound is working. I changed absolutely nothing. I didn't adjust any settings. I didn't change out any cables or anything. I cannot tell you why it was not working, which is so much more frustrating than it just being like a bad cable or a setting on my computer or something. It just didn't want to work. Yeah, John is the way to go here, by the way. BT dubs. Maybe not on the ice level. That's actually, I think, where Princess is at her worst. But he's definitely the most useful. 100%. Rockman Mice and Fanny uses the MM3 chip, right? Which is what they used to make Mario 3 and a few other games. I might have said that wrong, but it's a chip. Which even the Mega Man games did not use. Maybe the later ones did. I don't know. You guys know more about this stuff than I do. I'm bad about technology stuff. Specifics behind the coding. I don't know anything about that stuff, guys. I am purely an aesthetics man. I can just tell you my opinion on how it looks, sounds, and plays, not really like why it looks a certain way or plays a certain way or sounds a certain way. Other people are way better at explaining that. MMC3, thank you. Oops. Ah! What's over here? Even more stuff? Let's see. I don't know which door to go. Of those 3 doors, which one to go to? Not this one. Okay. Not there. God, it's so fucking slippery. It's killing me. Trying so hard here, guys. There we go. That's what they call me. First try, James. This one is a real maze, huh? Okay. Guessing we're gonna ride these fools down. Oh, it takes you back here. That's not useful at all. Not useful at all. Where is this gonna put me? I'm gonna have to start the whole thing over again, aren't I? Yes, that's alright. That's how Mario 2 works too. I don't know why I'm getting so quiet. There's like not really anything to focus on per se. I think it's just that I've already done this part. Now I'm like trying to focus in order to just rush right back through it. It seems like you could sort of skip past this part, but not really. I don't know. All right, this time, before I get the key, I'm gonna see if there is a rocket ship there. Fuck! Boo! Join the song that plays over and over again. I was thinking today about, wow, that almost knocked my ass in the water, about how much I love the music from the game Overlord. And god damn it, there's only one song. There's like a couple small tracks, but there's one super long song, sort of like in Solstice. or Pictionary, where there's like one, you know, a song that's like 3 minutes long and is in a loop. And how cool that is. You never find that. There's like only a few games that I could think of that have these like super long tracks to them. But if you haven't heard it, listen to the Overlord soundtrack. It is amazing. It's really just that one track, but that one track is killer. Just like the main theme of Solstice is incredible. There you go. Great job, guys. Yeah, I wish they had Hey Bulldog in like a longer part of the level so you could hear it for longer instead of whatever that other stuff is. Hold on, let me get another beer. Oh. Hope everybody's having a lovely week. There's a lot. I can't explain everything in my life. It's really not worth going into, but there's just like a lot of change and flux and stuff happening. Nothing crazy. It's just a lot. I think I fucked that up last time too. So it's not really like work or even working on the channel. It's like all other factors, all relatively positive, but yeah, just a lot going on. My wife says it's some kind of retrograde. I don't know which one. I don't think it's Mercury. Maybe it is Mercury. That always seems to be in what I call perpetual grade. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but to me, that's really funny. It always seems to be in retrograde, so... anyway. She said that's... yeah, could be contributing to a general feeling of confusion, and I don't know what the hell happens in the retrogrades. Stuff happens. Confusion happens. Damn it. Stop sliding, you dick. There you go. No, I don't want to go this way. Yeah. So slippery. I think it's just that Mario 2 is slippery, and I just don't remember it being this hard to control. Okay. That is where I was trying to get to before. This is so confusing. It's right down there. This place again? No, we've already been here. I was just here. This is the end. This is like the other side of that. Yeah, so that's not helpful. Okay. And then this, I think, just takes you back. I don't, okay, so not here.
Greg Curly donated $2. My favorite Beatles song stops like a DVD, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Waiting on it to yell at me. Hold on. I don't think it's here. This is the bottom. Okay. I will say this is way more confusing than Mario 2. There is this thing that I'm not sure what to do with. Whoa. What just happened there? Where am I? I don't know if I did that right or not, but something happened. Yep. Yeesh. Put a door over a door. Yeah, I don't know if I did that right or that was just coincidence. I don't know if it ever yelled at me, but Greg Curlett said, my favorite song is Stop Sliding You D. I think I said Stop Sliding You Dick, but yes. That is pretty much how I feel about this game. Please stop sliding. Please stop sliding. You slippery buck. You slippery Liverpudlian fuck. Whee! That just landed on his head. And now it's in the air. Ah! Hell yeah. Shit. It's one of my least favorite things about Mario 2. It's the way that the way that the doors work later on. It's like you have to know exactly where to place them. And you would only know that by playing it ahead of time. I hate that. I hate that. It annoys the hell out of me. Even when I know where they're supposed to go, it annoys the hell out of me. It's, okay, down here. Sweet. Whee! I've been playing a lot of Tombs and Treasure, which is what my next video is about. And if you've never played Tombs and Treasure, the whole game is about the real life location of Chichen Itza. But what's funny is I've been there. And, how the hell do you get up there? Maybe, oh, hello. I've been there and, like, I don't remember anything about it now. I think I was confusing it with another temple complex I went to a couple of years ago.
Greg Curlett donated $2.
Huh, how the hell do you do this? Well, that's one way to do it.
Stop sliding, you dick.
You dick. You dick. Thank you, Craig. Thank you for clarifying. We were all very confused. I'm sure that you need this guy, but I'm very annoyed by the idea that maybe I have to throw him up here. Like that. And he has to stay up there? Oh, you could stack these. Duh. There we go. Sweet. I mean, it must just be me. I really, one of my problems with this game is I'm having trouble translating the information. Like, I can't tell what anything is or does. If there were Mario 2 and those were the capsule things, I would have been like, oh, you stack those, but like, I don't recognize the Beatles version of it, so I'm like, there's nothing to do. I'm totally screwed, guys. Like, I just cannot process that that's what that was. Those trumpets are usable items. Whee! Whee! I am very impressed by the way the sprites look. Like, John Lennon looks very much like John Lennon. Hold on one second. Please tell me it's not game over. Oh god, I really don't want to have to do that again. I'm not saying I'm gonna give up, but I really don't want to have to do this level again. I will not be quite so cavalier here. Sweet. All right. Bom, bom. Whoa, that's awesome. Look at this cool guy. What the fuck was that? You can't throw that. Hell yeah. That's actually quite hard to avoid. That's actually very tough. Fuck! I don't want to fight that again. No! No! Asking about the sound. Yeah. Still have no idea. Still have no clue. Ugh. I wish there were a sound issue right now so I wouldn't have to hear the song anymore. Damn it. Alright, well, in theory, I should know where to go. This should go slightly faster. In theory. Let's try and blaze through, get back there, fight that guy again. Hey, look at that. Hey, I knew there was something there. What is it? Hell yeah. Something good? I'll take it. No! I didn't even need to ride that stupid thing. Oh, it's so lame. let's get the hell out of here. This is what happens when you start to get frustrated and you're just like, I'm just gonna rush through this. Because this is not like, this isn't really difficult or anything, but you can tell I'm not being very cautious. And it's because I'm tired of playing this particular stage. So I'm trying to like hurry up and get back to it, but that's not the way to do it. That's a surefire way to play this stage over again. Is trying to rush through it. That being said, I'm still gonna rush through it. Whew. All right, here we go. I will say this game is very generous with things like extra lives and whatnot. Let's try it over here. It's got to be over here, right? Yeah. Extra lives continues. I mean, it definitely gives you plenty of chances, and it really is not very difficult. It's more that it's it is designed to be a little easier to fall to your death than the original Mario 2, and the levels are much more complicated, to my surprise. There are a lot more doors to go into, a lot more options, so you're constantly like, you know, unsure whether you went the right way or not. Wait, what was that? You don't really need items other than, I guess, the extra lives. Everything else you pick up is kind of unnecessary. But I think in this case... just need to get to the end, I think. You fucking tick. My friends gave me these like novelty shakers, like salt and pepper shakers, and they're just like something they got somewhere. They're nothing crazy, but I was like, my daughter was like really excited because she's 4. She's like, cool, yeah, and she's like, fill them up, Dad, and I was like, sure. And like, I don't think I've ever made such a comical mess in my life trying to fill up those salt and pepper shakers. First of all, I filled up the salt and it was just like pouring like a big thing of salt into a little thing of salt like this, not thinking that there was like holes on the bottom of it. So I'm pouring it in the big hole and it's just like coming right out, like complete fucking, my brain is just dead. And then, but somehow even after that, when I managed to get like the pepper, I still made just as much of a mess. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but I'm doing it anyway. All right, here we go. And then this is another just weird adult thing. The salt and pepper shakers, the new ones, the novelty ones, are like, they're not designed to actually release salt and pepper, if that makes sense. If you've ever used a salt and pepper shaker that just flung out way too much of either spice, that's what I'm talking about. I never thought there was that much thought about it, but there is. A regular salt and pepper shaker has like a bunch of little holes, and like novelty ones have like 3. And those 3 release an insane amount of either salt or pepper, more than you want to put on any kind of food. I like just doused my food, my meal tonight, and was instantly regretting it. Anyway, that's my cool salt and pepper stories for this evening. Other than while I was on vacation, we were watching the Sharknado movies, and in Sharknado 2, Peppa from Salt and Pepper makes an appearance. She plays one of Ian Ziering's sister's friends. There you go. That movie has crazy celebrity appearances in it. I haven't watched Sharknado 3 yet, but Sharknado 2 has so many celebrity appearances. It's insane. Fucking Jared from Subway is in that movie. All right, here we go. Sharknado. We had a lot of fun. I can't remember what the other terrible movie. Oh, we watched Hot Frosty, which is about a woman who puts a magic scarf on like a hot dude ice sculpture, and he comes to life. It's pretty awesome. It's a Lifetime or Hallmark movie. But these are all things I watched with my family, which is pretty fun. They were all, you know, they said they weren't into it, but they watched all of it. They were way into it. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're almost back. Nope. That's helpful. Fuck, I need this. Damn it. Whew. Nope, not here. Whee! Oh shit, this is a hard fight. And I have one hit. This guy looks so awesome. So awesome. It's a Coronado. Yeah, good call. Shit. Got too excited and threw it the wrong direction. Shit! What was that? Fuck, no! Whew. Damn, this is actually quite difficult. Please tell me I have several lives. I probably shouldn't play as John, honestly. Oh well. Alright, let's try this first. Yes. Let's come and get this. Why is he throwing them so far? He's tossing all of them that far. Damn it. This is exactly what I... Fuck! Alright, we're trying George here. That's... Alright, so... Do not throw this trumpet. It actually makes it harder. Hey, tick? What the fuck? How are you supposed to plan for this? He's like a baseball pitcher. Jesus, that is a surprisingly difficult boss fight. Holy cow. Please be the end of the game. I know it's not, but one can dream. That's awesome. I like that you throw little instruments, or a bong, or whatever that was, but it's very cute. Everything is very cute. What happens if you go down here? You die. God damn it. Fucking bullshit. Thank you, Blunt Brush. Let's see if it pops up. Before I really say thank you. Okay. Do not go down that. Got a Super Famicom EverDrive. I don't know. This is my first experience with one. I got one for my Master System off of Alibaba, and it completely fried it. It no longer works. So, I will say, this is an official one by Kriz, or whatever it is. I would say spend the money. Unless you want to end up like me and ruin your shit. I'd say get the official one that works correctly. Well, in case for some reason it doesn't say thank you, Blunt Brush donated $5 and says, "Wee!" Which is pretty funny, thank you. I will always take a good wee. Oh yeah, that's been the fun thing that's going on. I introduced I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, soon to be 2 and 5. And I've introduced the 4-year-old to the Wii, specifically to Wii Bowling. I've kind of tried some NES games with her, but I just don't think she quite gets it yet. And so I knew that Wii Bowling, having played it with like a little kid before, would be relatively accessible. And it was. It still takes her a little bit. She doesn't quite get the controls, but she like gets it enough, and that's all that really matters. So that's been really fun. So thank you for donating, because it reminds me of the awesome thing I get to do with her. It's really fun. Like, she gets really into it, and I don't know, man. That stuff is awesome. I mean, I'm not to talk too much about kids or something, but it's like finding something that like you're really into. You're kind of just like waiting for them to reach a certain age to see if they're into it too. Like, she's expressed some interest in soccer, and I haven't really pressed it too much. I don't really know how far to take that, but there's like other things that I've tried to kind of, you know, see if she's into certain cartoons and like games, and who knows? I don't know what exactly her personality will like lend itself towards. So for now, she's at least into Wii bowling. She's kind of into Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think she's still a little too young for it to really get the like. It's obviously a kid's show, but to really get kind of the like meaning behind all of it, I feel like she needs a couple more years. But I think I'm just too excited to watch it with her. So screw it. We're like jumping the gun some. Jeez, why is that so hard? There we go. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Fuck you! When I need you to, you throw it like a goddamn madman. There's nothing else to use here. Oh. Boo! The Wii is awesome. Like, if you've never played the, like, WarioWare, for instance, that's a game I should get. I remember seeing it at the time and just being like, God, these graphics are terrible. Why did they think this is a good idea? But when you actually play it and understand how the, like, motion controls work, the graphics do not matter at all. What? Why? Why? Why even include that? Like a hole in the floor you can't see? Why? Why put that there? What's the point of that? That's not fun. I mean, it's right here. I can see it now. So, what am I missing here? What was that? Jesus fucking Christ! I'm so tired of this. Yeah, I should have killed this dude. That would have made it easier. There we go. Well, that was cool. I don't know if that'll help. Okay. Yes, it does. That's unnecessarily complicated. Like, this is what I mean. Like, right here, can you tell that I can't jump up? Why would you be able to tell that? Just a very minor thing to get annoyed about, but it is pretty annoying. Cool. All right, we got another mystery puzzle. I think we have to collect these apples. And put them here. That'll do. Oh shit. These are all bombs. I don't think that's... Okay, whatever. We'll figure this out. Yeah, maybe we won't. Fuck! Okay, that's all it is. It's actually pretty hard because of how close he is. It's actually pretty hard to catch the egg, because by the time you get it, you're actually like flying off the platform. But I think I got it now. Like there, that'll take you off the platform. Whew! Oh, he came back to life. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, looking good. I like it. Very nice. Now what? Was that it? Okay. Damn. I'm surprised how many people have brought up that Yoko Ono should be the final boss. Jeez, guys. I happen to be a Yoko Ono defender. Not really for the Beatles, but in general, I think she's a pretty interesting artist and musician. I've listened to her solo stuff. It's a lot better than I think you would if you've never heard it. I think you'd find it's a lot better than you'd expect. Okay, guessing there was something there. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Avant-garde is Russian for mixed bag. Wow, that is quite a fact there. That is something to say. That is something. Thank you. Say that more to the chat GPTs and get them to confirm it, so they start saying complete nonsense as well. Fuck. Do we judge an artist only on their art or their modes of play? I think, oh, that's what I was talking about last week. And then I got several nasty comments afterwards about exactly the things you think people on the internet are going to complain about. But I tend to think that you judge the art for art's sake. But if you're in the era that where the person's still alive, you can choose not to support them anymore. I don't listen to Kanye's music anymore. Oh boy. And there are definitely songs and albums of his that I like. I find him even at his peak to be a very incomplete artist, but there's some stuff he did well. Hell yeah, Ben Wentworth. Or like Ben Lottaworth. Because you're worth it, buddy. Thank you. Oh fuck. Now what? Oh no. There we go. Whew. Yeah, exactly. So like, from what I understand, Johnny K is a piece of shit, but like that doesn't mean that Ren and Stimpy isn't still important or influential or whatever, you know. The art still exists. Doesn't mean you have to forgive the person or give them a pass because they were some amazing artist any more than you should forgive John Lennon for being, you know, a wife beater or something, you know. That's not a good thing to be, but like, that's not the entirety of his life or whatever, you know. I don't know. I don't know the answer to this. I hope you guys don't find out my secret and then judge me too harshly on it. Whatever it may be. Okay. I keep harping about the bonus game, but it's not like it's the most fun part of Mario 2 or something, but it is kind of the point, oddly enough. Can you fall down here? I bet you can. Okay. Oh boy. Come on, I need that. Can't get it. It's like if you don't get the... Is this the same place? Where the hell am I? There we go. My first time getting the star in this game. What? You dink. Ah, there we go. It's not that it's the point, but it's like, it's why you want to throw, like, part of the strategy is you kind of want to, like, use the potion in a place you know is going to have lots of plants to pick up so you can get more chances at the bonus game. But here, that's not really an option. Shit. Great job. Great job. Nice, dude. Oof. Hell yes. That was great timing. Are they all gonna go right there? Okay. It's weird, you can't throw things in certain spots. I couldn't tell you why, but you just can't. But yeah, my point about the bonus game, there are just simple things that make like simple premises like this game slightly more fun, and the bonus game is one of them. Even though it doesn't really matter and often doesn't really yield anything, even if you had 100 tries at it. The thing is that it like how do I do this? It does make you kind of strategize and do different things you probably wouldn't. I think that's enough. I don't think I want to play through that again. I was planning to play this as long as it took to beat the game, but I think that's plenty. I don't think I need to explore any more of this. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, for joining us for a little Beatles in Pepperland, Adventures in Pepperland. That's all for this week. I will have a video on Tuesday. I'm almost done with it, actually, which is rare for me that I'm ahead of schedule. But I think the last video and this video are kind of shorter. It's giving me a little more time to actually get them done without stressing about it, which is nice. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/biggerwords. Making stuff over there. And then, yeah, Lucis, I saw him post a link to it, but check out the Discord. It's free. Come hang out. Shoot the shit. That's all I got for now. Till next time, thanks for watching. And yeah, bye.